Morning, folks. I want to talk to you today about geared heads for your tripod. This is I've had these a couple of years now, probably, both of them, and I just want to give you my opinion on what I think. Why you should choose a geared head over a bald head. What, are you going to help here or what? You going to help me do this? So, I've been doing this a long time, just for scale. This tripod is 30 years old. This was a Bogan 3221. I bought a new right at 30 years ago. Now they're called Manfrottos. It's aluminum. Still my favorite tripod. I use this around the house. Whatever I'm doing around here. If I travel anywhere, I won this one. This is a three-legged thing. I won that in a contest. It's carbon fiber. So if I go anywhere, hike the trails or whatnot, I take this one. But this one stays in the house and does that kind of stuff. So now, originally this came with I don't think it came with it, I probably bought it because it's all I could afford. One of them pan tilt heads with the 3 levers on it. Sticking around, I'm sure you've seen them. Didn't care for that, hated it. Get out, now you're starting to cause problems. So I bought one of them pistol grip ball heads. They look like a joystick on a helicopter. I think you've seen them. They're gone now, and for good reason. But I hated that thing too. But it was a ball head. I didn't hate it. Never come to terms with it. So I finally broke down. I bought this one. This is another Manfrotto, a 498 RC2. It's a very nice. It was kind of pricey. It was over $100 when I bought it, and it's a very good ball head. If you like ball heads, it's a very good one. I used that for years. And I probably complained, I don't know, probably, I like to complain. But I used it because I really didn't know or whatever. This ball head came with the 3-legged thing. It's just a miniature version of this one. It's the same thing, really. Didn't like it either. So I get to scumming around and I found these geared heads, people talking about them. Mostly architectural guys, interior real estate photographers, and some landscape guys. I got to look at it, oh yeah, this looks like something I could probably get into. Let me tell you why I like them so much. I am now 68 years old and I'm not in a hurry. And you can't get in a hurry with one of these. It forces you to slow down and be precise and make all your connections or your adjustments, get them all right and done perfect, and then you hit the trigger. That's nice, and there's no drooping. With these things, I don't care how much you tighten down that thing right there. You let go of the camera, and it's gonna droop. Maybe a $2,000 ball head won't do that, but everyone I've ever owned did it, and it's pretty frustrating. Trying to do macro work, for instance, get everything all set up, then you take your hands off, and then you got to readjust it and allow for that droop. Kind of got to guess how far is it going to droop, and then set it up there so hopefully it droops into place. That crap got old. These don't droop one bit, not a bit. That's part of the reason I love them. And they're just a joy to use. These knobs are so smooth, everything works so great. They're not heavy. They're probably as heavy as this, maybe a tiny bit more, but this thing here is solid something, man. It's heavy. And they're metal, but they're not near as heavy as that, I don't think. Maybe I'll put them on a scale one day and prove myself right or wrong. But no, they're great. I love them. I put a focusing rail on here and I start shooting my macro. I got knobs galore to get everything nailed in there right where I want it, and then it stays there. It doesn't move, and I can happily click away. You gotta have that. My wife, she just hates tripods. She doesn't like the legs at all, and then you throw a ball head on it, she's backing up. Nope, not gonna do it, get away from me with that thing. But she's starting to come around with the geared heads a little bit, tiny little bit. She doesn't run from them like she does a ball head, but she still don't like tripods. I don't know why. But now even just shooting people portraits, which I do quite a bit lately, it's so much easier. I don't have to. I can just set everything up, and I got a cable release, and I can get out of the way, and and just. I don't know if you can rent one of these before you buy them or not, but if you don't want to outright buy one, just see if you can rent one or borrow one for a day and just give it a try and see what you think. I think you'll love it. And then if you do buy one, I recommend either one of these two. They're about mid-range. Well, not mid-range, because the high range is just out of sight high. These are low mid-range, maybe. But they're very well made. They're not going to break. They work fine. I got no gripes at all. I think you give them a try. So let's see, what am I forgetting? That might be about it. I don't know. Well, if you do get in a little bit of a hurry, for instance, you can use this clutch lever and help yourself out. I very, very, very seldom do that. But maybe they're just an old guy tripod head. I don't know. Give them a try. You'll like them. Thank you.